So I want you to go back down memory lane of your life. Go back memory lane as far back as you can remember, perhaps maybe since you came to faith in Jesus Christ. All right, let's start there. Go back to from the time you put your faith in Jesus Christ and answer this question. What are some big prayers? And when I say big prayers, what are some big things you trusted God for from then till now that you sought God for in prayer, and here it is, and received? Are you thinking about those things now? What are some things you sought God for in prayer over the last few years since you came to faith in Jesus Christ and actually received? What are those things? Can you recall any of them? How many of you guys have it? How many of you guys don't have it? Okay, all of you have it. Good. Let me ask you another question, if you'll allow me to probe a little further. For those prayers that you desperately sought God after, or you sought God for, and received a response, how did you respond in gratitude to God when you received it? Did you simply give God a shout out and just moved on because you like to keep the past in the past? Did you even give God thanks for it at all? Can you recall you perhaps on your knees, perhaps in church saying, God, you know what? I just want to say thank you for answering this prayer that I've been praying. Or let me help you out a little bit. If you recall those moments, and whenever those moments replay in your mind today, are you still overcome with a sense of gratitude, or are you so desperately in need of something new that you don't even recall the good things God has done? In the Old Testament, a young shepherd boy named David, who later became king of Israel, second king of Israel, he writes this about, and I love this, he writes this passage about recalling God's past faithfulness. Let me read it to you. You might have heard it before. He says, and I love this passage. You got to picture David writing this. He says, bless the Lord, O my soul. Like he's saying, soul, like he's, bless the Lord, soul. He's speaking to himself. He's preaching to thyself. He says, bless the Lord, O my soul. Let all that is within me bless his holy name. And I love this part. And say it with me. Go ahead. And forget not all his benefits. You guys can't really see that. All right, sorry about that. Bless the Lord, O my soul. Let all that is within me bless his holy name. And forget not all his benefits. And he lists the things that God has done that you should not forget. The God who forgives your iniquity, your sin. The God who heals your diseases. The God who gives you health and life. The God who redeems your life from the pit. Who saves you from dying on a daily basis. The God who crowns your head with steadfast love and mercy. In other words, his love is over you. We sang about that a little bit ago, how he loves us. The God who satisfies you with good so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. So let me ask that question again. Can you recall God's past faithfulness in your life and retell that story with a sense of awe, a sense of gratitude? If someone asks you to say, what are some good things God has done in your life? Do you tell that story and say, I can't wait to tell you God's goodness to me, or have you forgotten all his benefits?